On the so one thing I didn't realise was you actually have to catch a ferry over to Bruny Island. So looking at it on Google Maps, I just assumed it was a bridge. But anyway, it turns out it's a ferry. So I've jumped online and I've got my ferry pass and everything sorted now. The ferry leaves in about 10 minutes. So yeah, this has actually made it. This is pretty cool. So we're on the ferry and I'm right at the front. Pretty exciting today. It's the first night that I've had since I got to Tassie where I've had clear skies. So I've been here since Saturday now, it's now Wednesday, so I've been here a couple of nights and every night it's either been, every night has just been cloud. So I woke up this morning at Bear Knoll and I hiked from Bear Knoll back out to Fortescue Bay, which is about 7-8 k's. As you can imagine, I'm pretty sore and sorry for myself now. That was 33 k's over the 3 days that I hiked Cape Pillar. But seeing that I was going to have clear skies tonight, I could not resist it. I've driven 3.5 hours from Fortescue Bay around to Cape Bruny Lighthouse. I'm set up here now. I've got the camera behind me on the other side of the lighthouse doing a time lapse. I'm watching the sun go down just over here behind the camera, behind the second camera, and this spot is just absolutely magic. It looks like the Milky Way is going to be in a really good spot at about probably between 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'm keen. It's going to be an awesome night. This Cape Bruny, I'll throw some footage up now. This place is absolutely incredible. I don't think I realised how nice it was. When I first got off the ferry, in a lot of ways it probably reminded me of like outback New South Wales. The scenery had changed from like super green and lush and kind of rainforest and coastally, which is what I was used to in Cape Pillar, to more of a like dry arid hills and sheep country and stuff like that. So either way, absolutely incredible. I'll throw a heap of photos and some video up now, and yeah, let's get into this astro. Alright, in one of my last videos, you guys would remember I shot a windmill at Corindi, and I asked the farmer for permission. He let me onto his property, and then he came back a few hours later, and I spent, hours talking to this guy about, 60 years living on the farm in Corindi, and it was just the most, it was insane. It was like the most magical thing to happen because it was such an awesome life experience. And look, I've just had something similar happen, and that's why I just want to quickly shoot this to throw it into the video. I just had essentially, I suppose it'd be like the lighthouse keeper and his partner, his wife, come up here, have a bit of a chat. So like we talked about travel and photography and places we've been and the Aurora and the Milky Way and, shipwrecks of the area and lighthouses and all those kinds of things. And it was just absolutely incredible. And I guess the take out of that, for me, is the same as the windmill shot. As awesome as the photos are and as important as the photos are, at the end of the day, like, so much of this really comes down to, experiences, and it's the places that you get to go and it's the people that you get to meet, It's all good to throw a photo on Insta and it gets heaps of likes, or throw a photo on Facey and everyone comments on it, and that's great, but what it really is about for me, I suppose anyway, is those things along the way, those people that you meet along the way and those experiences that you have along the way. It is absolutely just breathtaking, some of the things you get to come across when you go out in search of these things. Anyway, on that note, let's get back into it. This is just rude, isn't it? Look at this possum eating me bloody food. Oi! Get away! Oi! Oi! trying to get my shapes. Ah! So I finished my night astro, very successful I think. I'm pretty sure I got some good photos. Trying to find somewhere to camp for the night now, and look, to be honest, I feel like I'm driving into a scene from Wrong Turn. Probably see this video one day on a Current Affair.